First, we do have a group message for everyone. It's a 3-card message from Spirit, and I'm just sending you loving energy and support wherever you are, whatever you are experiencing this month. And, whether it's eye-opening, heart-opening, maybe you're tapping into strength you've never tapped into before. Maybe you've tapped into parts of yourself that you never knew before. Whatever's happening, I just wish you the knowing that it is for your greatest good, that you are being led on this soul path, that you have not been forgotten, you haven't made a mistake, we haven't veered off course, nothing like that. And actually, the Wheel of Fortune that we got today, first, as the strongest energy in the group reading, absolutely confirms this. The Wheel of Fortune is talking about those things that are destined, and it is telling us that everything is coming together. Even though it looks like things might be falling apart, everything is really coming together for our greatest good, being pulled together divinely. And the divine just had to really yank it out of our hands, right? The divine had to yank each of us out of our own hands and had to pull our lives away from the control of our minds. And the divine had to do this collectively and with each of us individually as well. So then we have the High Priestess. The High Priestess knows the truth. She knows the divine truth. She holds the secrets. She knows everything she needs to know. She has the knowledge and is in tune with the guidance. You can see this here with all these butterflies around, with this staff, with the crystal ball she has. She knows things beyond what her eyes and ears in the world would tell her, definitely beyond what other people would tell her. And this is the guidance that you're going to be going by this month. I mean, hopefully all the time, but this month more than ever. You're going to be asked to be your own divine High Priestess, more than ever, or priest, however you identify. So next is the Star. And with the High Priestess and the Star, this is saying that you are going to feel your guidance more strongly than ever. You're going to feel what your soul is telling you more strongly than ever. You're going to discover the gift of this time, the gift of the isolation, the gift of the quiet, the gift of the removal of what you would normally have had in the past. You're going to discover that gift, and you're going to know it, and you're going to celebrate it. This is going to feel like a good thing. Okay? So this is a month of quiet following of that inner guidance, and we'll all be doing that together. So together and alone with Spirit, but never alone, right? Oxymorons, puzzles, mysteries, and all things in one. That's what the divine is, right? So let me know how this resonates. Enjoy your zodiac reading, and we'll connect again soon. Bye.
Cancer, this is your reading for April 2020. We are asking your holy guides, angels, archangels, spirit guides, your own higher self, to come into this reading and for all of these messages to be for your greatest good and highest purpose. I'm trying to hold this wire out of your way, out of your view. Thank you for using me to relay these messages to Cancer. For April 2020, Spirit, what would you like Cancer to know? All right, the Chariot. You're moving forward away from something that was bothering you. You're moving forward away from something that you did not want to see anymore. You just didn't want in your reality anymore. And now Spirit is moving you away from that swiftly in April. You have this in common with Libra. And into something really beautiful, something very harmonious. This Ten of Cups. This Ten of Cups is love, abundance. It is depth and peace and harmony in this deck especially. It is that happy ending. Not the ending, of course, but just the sense of, the mind wants to say contentment, but Spirit's saying peace, wholeness, because contentment is just the mind. Because there's, contentment is, oh yay, I'm satisfied. But Spirit wants peace and wholeness. And that's what you're coming into this month. Beautiful Cancer. I love to see this for you. And you're coming into it through joy, through having fun, connecting in whatever ways you can with those that bring you joy. This is you really coming to a place where you're like, wow, I do have some very wonderful soul connections in my life. And even if you cannot be with them physically right now, you're still just appreciating their energy. Yeah. And it's lifting you up. And I'm also feeling this to just be you focusing on what makes you happy. You focusing on those very intimate, close connections that make you happy. It's like all the superfluous and extra relationships and distractions have been stripped away this month, and you are left with that core of what's really, really precious to you. And you were taken away from that place of distraction, by these circumstances that are going on right now. And what you're finding in this place where you're finding yourself away from the distractions that you've been whisked away from is peace and wholeness. So what is this Knight of Wands? This peace and wholeness is really kind of lighting your fire, Cancer. And it's opening you up to receive, because those distractions were getting in your way. There was just so much noise, and there was so many things calling for your attention that were not what was actually most important to you. It's almost like I'm feeling, Cancer, that this month you're kind of shocked and surprised to find what's actually important to you. It's like you didn't even know, but then it's revealed, because it's at the core of your life once all the extra stuff is stripped away. And when that happens, you're able to hear the call of your soul, and you're able to receive the messages that are coming in for you, the guidance that's coming in for you. It's like there was so much noise from other people before. So the gift of this time for you, Cancer, is that it's really allowing you to hone in on what's truly most important to you. And for you, that is bringing a lot of clarity on your soul path. Yeah, this high vibration, this joy, it's really key this month. This is going to be a really happy, fun, fulfilling month for you, Cancer. And it makes sense. I mean, Cancer loves to be at home. Yeah, you're feeling supported. You're feeling like, I have everything I need. What more could I want than everything that's right here? It's like the world was just sort of tricking me before. Ace of Pentacles. So because you are feeling this vibration of wholeness and peace, You are ready to step into an entirely new beginning that Spirit has planned for you in the physical. This is very real. This is something very new that's going to be presented to you this month. Okay. I really feel you, Cancer, going a different direction than you thought you were going to. As far as where you thought you were going to live, maybe who you thought your partner was going to be, or how you thought you were going to work. I see this really, not really changing, but clarifying for you. And I very much see you surprised by what you find. Surprised by what you find this month. Underneath all that clutter, that energetic and relationship clutter that's been cleared away. You find your truth. You find what was really right for you all along. Beautiful. So for Cancer, to be fair, yes, balance. Balance, fairness. You're coming into this place of going, you know, I can just feel everything being balanced out in this way that makes you feel very peaceful. I'm even feeling things that felt like they were not just in your life, like they were not fair. You're coming to a place where they feel just and fair now. And you're like, wow, everything is making sense. I just needed for all of that other stuff to be cleared away. This is definitely the most peaceful and wonderful feeling reading that I've done for any sign so far. And I've done most of them now for this month. Okay? You then have Yang. This is just like that Knight of Wands. This is an explosion of forward movement from your soul, from the divine, because now you do have that clarity and you can move into that Ace of Pentacles, that something new, that new beginning, because of this clarity you have. Because you're like, wow, I suddenly can see exactly what's important to me. I suddenly get it. And this is going to help you in making a choice this month. Yeah, I'm very much seeing, Cancer, you having an opportunity to step in to something new that is, like we said before, going in a totally different direction than you thought you were going to go. But it's like you've been going in that direction all along. It's just that your mind, because of all the distractions that were there, thought you were going to go in another direction once you got to this fork in the road. But then you got there, or you get there this month, and you're like, no, I have clarity and inspiration about where I want to go next. And it's not where I thought I was going to go. But it's right for me, is what I'm feeling. Okay? And we have a message for you, Cancer, from Archangel Raphael. This is your message from Archangel Raphael. Relationship. So for many of you, many Cancers, this will be clarity about your romantic relationship. Thank you for healing and guiding all of my relationships on the path of love, but I am feeling this to have a lot of romantic energy. So for many of you, this is going to be a month of clarity with that romantic relationship once all these other distractions are gone. Okay? This will be a really important month for you, Cancer, to do really good self-care. This says massage, but it also talks about self-care. And just making sure that you are pampering yourself as much as possible, treating your body really, really well. You know, treating that little child inside you really, really well with gentleness. Because you've been through a lot of, the past few months, maybe years, have been a lot more traumatic on your senses and your systems than you realized at the time. And now that you're still, that you're calm, and that you are gaining clarity on all of this in your life, it will be important to be extra gentle with your body as it recovers and as your mind recovers. Be extra gentle with you through this time of recovery and balance. Yeah, this is, that Five of Wands is talking about all the noise. You may even sort of miss it or feel a little bit in withdrawal from it. But just know that it was always ever only holding you back from moving into this King of Pentacles solidness. And right when I said that, it was 11:11 on your counter. King of Pentacles solidness and sureness about what's right for you. And for some of you, because we are talking about relationships so much in this reading, this is you becoming sure, after all the distractions are gone, becoming sure about your partner. Definitely that. Being sure about who your partner is, was, should be, always was. And there's your happy ending. There is your Four of Wands, your harmony, your protected connection. All the distractions are gone that would have, look, it's just you now. It's just you two now. So even if you're not physically together, I'm feeling this to be the case for you, Cancer. And it's a very peaceful, harmonious energy for you this month. So please enjoy it. Please let me know how this resonates. And have a wonderful month, and we will connect again soon. Bye.